bring the book back in. Now, it doesn't take long to get this far, okay? You can see that there. That's what we're aiming at, okay? Each of the pages has been folded the same way, okay? Folding them back away in the same direction. That one goes up. This one here comes down, okay? I've marked my paper. You can just about see the marks on there. And I'm just at the point now where I'm going to end up having to do this part of the C and this part of the C as separate letters. So this part here will be separate and that part there will be separate. Okay? So if I line this up first, okay, let's get the line right. That one there. Okay. And bring the book in. I don't know how well this is seeing it. Okay, it's just missing here. Okay, this is where it starts to split. So I'm going to work on this piece here. Okay, so I'm following this line at the moment. That one. There. Now I'm not going to join down to this line here. What I want to do is I want to go up to where the line just intersects there. Okay, so now let's fold it back. So I want that point to that point. And when you start doing letters which have sort of two parts to them, this is where you find having the ruler really useful. So I've done that one. So the next page, okay, is on the next line. Now I know that you haven't completed the C, okay, but you now alternate the two, okay, so I'm just going to line back up again, okay, this time I'm going to work on the bottom. So if I work on the bottom first, because that's an easier one for me to get to straight away. How close are we to the end of the book there? Okay, so that one there and that one there. Okay, so that's that one. Then I want to put the top fold in, which is why I said fold it over, make sure it's nice and even all the way. And now we've got to fold from this point here all the way up to that point up there, okay, which is where I cut it originally. So I'm just going to put my finger on here and make a bit of a fold there, and then roll the page back till I get to the cut mark. Okay, that's not quite straight. Straighten it up, there we go. Okay, now you see this piece here? This is going to catch. Okay, so what we want to do then is just fold it under. Okay, give it a crease, and let's see if I pick it up now, if you start to get an idea of how the letter will form. Okay, so there's part of the C, there's the top part coming away, this is the bottom part coming away. So I'm going to mark this line that I've done now, which is the next line along, and then I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to go to the next line, which is that one there. Let's see, yep, you're seeing. Okay, so I did the bottom last time. Okay, so now I want to do the top. So I'm going to go to the top there, roll it back until I've got that mark. I apologise if my head gets in the way, sorry. And then I want to take the bottom of this curve on the C. Can you see this curve here? Yep, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom of that curve down to the mark which we made here in the bottom of the book. Okay, so that mark there is where I'm going to. So I'm going to fold to there, and then roll the page until I'm in the right area, and then straighten out, Louisa. Come on. There we go. That's better. There. Okay. So that was working on the top part. Mark the line so you know where you've got to. Now we're going to the bottom of the line. I want to keep the book up there, don't I? Yeah. I'm going to line up again. And then this is the top mark here. So I'm going to fold there, line it up with the mark I made in the book. I'll fold down to there. Okay, again, this piece, just fold it under, keep it out of the way. Okay, and then fold this piece up. And this one, because it's so close to the edge at the moment, is easier with a ruler. The thinner the pages, the better result you're going to get with book folding. Don't get me wrong, you can get some very good results on the thicker books because I've done them, but the thinner the pages, the better in the long run it looks. So in England we have something called Reader's Digest. Reader's Digest books would be absolutely superb because the pages are so very, very thin that they would give a really crisp, clean result. Okay, so there's the mark. Again, I did the bottom last time. Okay, so I did the bottom one last time, so now I'm going back to the top. And this doesn't matter if you've got 3 layers to your letter, or whether you've got 2 or 4. Okay, doesn't matter. It's exactly the same process all the way through. So let's line. Thank you. It's slipped slightly, so do pay attention to what you're doing. It does help, Louisa. So take that one there. Fold that down to there. Okay, give it a good crease. So that's the top. So mark that line off, because we know we've done that one, and now we go to the bottom one. There is no way I am going to stand here and fold these 1,000 pages. Okay, I have got 500 lines on this letter. It is going to take me a while to do. Okay, this is not an overnight project, believe me, it's not. So I've done that one. Let's shift it along, get it nice and straight. Excuse the dog trying to knock everything over in the craft room. It was him coming in last time with my husband quickly up the stairs behind him that made me pause and edit it out. You can just wait a minute, Rio. No. Shush. Thank you. No, I'm working on the right line here. No, I'm not. That line there is the one I want to be on. Got that one right. Let's bring this back in and aim in the right general direction. Up there somewhere. There. Okay. So I've put it together now. Hopefully you can actually see the letter C starting to appear in the folds. Okay. Doesn't matter, when you get to this bit here, you've got 1. Ooh, bring it down. Okay, so let's see this curl on the C. So I've got 1, I've got 2, and then I've got 3. And that's fine. It's okay, don't panic about it. Okay, you just keep going each page, each line, alternating them all the way through. So as the C comes up, then I will start to fold in the bottom of the curve, and then that one, and then I'll go that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. okay, all the way through until it finishes. It will still be 2 here, okay, because this line here, if I use a ruler it might be easier to see, this line here starts intersecting on the beginning of the H down there. Okay, so the curl on the C, the curve here, okay, this bit here, intersects with the H, which is down here. And that is as simple as it gets. It doesn't get any simpler than that. And there's loads of fabulous examples out on the web. So do go and have a look. But do try it yourself. And I do think Make the Cut is the way to do these. I find this a lot easier. All you have to remember is to mark off the lines that you've done. Okay. So hopefully this has been some use to those of you who really didn't understand. When I said fold, leave enough to fold, I meant fold to go over the edge of the book as a guide, so you're making sure that you're keeping that completely straight. Okay? Otherwise your letters will start to skew. So if you keep it completely straight there, and you're matching up the lines here, job's a good one. It won't take long. I mean, it does take long to do, but you will get the right result with it. So, let's just see. Yeah. You see the C is starting to appear there. Okay, so that's what you're aiming at, and it is that simple. And then, because my husband has vision problems, what I'm actually going to do when I've folded all the pages is I'm actually going to gild the edges of these pages when I back the book, because it needs to be rebacked or repaired, because it is in dire need of some TLC, as you can see. So for my husband's sake, I am going to gild the edges of the book. If I just, I don't know, do you see? Yeah, you can start to see the letter appear. As you fold the pages, the book does open a lot more, and this is a long word and a lot of pages, so I expect this book to open quite a way. It may be that you would have to secure it with a ribbon, but as I intend to basically reback the book, that's not going to be too much of an issue for me, because this book is totally trashed, and that's exactly what I want. I want trash books. I'm one of those who doesn't believe in defacing a good book. No matter how many times I've read it, I'll go back and read it again. Hopefully that's explained it all to you. If you've got any more questions, then obviously leave messages and I'll get back to you. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.